And welcome back to another episode of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, the first game in the series. Reminder, there are 4 of these. And if you, the viewer, if you let me know that you enjoy this content by watching, giving me likes, and all that, then of course, I will be more than happy to spend the money and to share an experience with you all, because I have actually never played any of the sequel games, so I don't know what I'm in for. I know we had Ty 2, which is a lot of people's favorites, the Bush Rescue one. We had it, but I wasn't really paying attention to it at the time. Around that time that we got that one, I had picked up World of Warcraft, back when WoW was actually kind of fun, before they turned it into a Chinese, Korean grindfest cash shop. Just an excuse to have a cash shop. Like, World of Warcraft at this point, in my opinion, is just a giant UI interface built around a cash shop. Everything goes back to the cash shop. You just, everything else you do is kind of just leads you towards it. But anyway, my gripes with old MMOs aside, reminder, at time of recording, World of Warcraft turns about 20 years old. Anyway, we have completed 2 levels, which means we've gotten 20 more golden cogs, which means it's time for a new rang.
Oh, thank you, Ty. Just what I needed. Some more golden cogs. Yes, an infrarang.
What?
This has an infrared attachment. When you enter scope mode by holding the Ty's View button, you'll be able to see things that you couldn't see before. You little ripper!
Infrarang. Right. Okay, so this was the rang. I remember reading it in the strategy guide, or in the strategy guide, but like they're making noises. They're making noises, dude. What the heck? I wonder if it's like a... I wonder if they get louder or like higher pitch when I'm near to like one of the... They totally do. Wow, okay, so I might actually go back and find all the painting boxes. But yeah, so what I was starting to say was that in back when games came with little instruction booklets with a bunch of like flavor text and a lot of just generally cool artwork and stuff. I saw the infrarang and I was like, oh, that's cool. And I got confused and thought the infrarang or the zoomerang made things more visible when I was just misremembering it was the infrarang. Which, now that I'm at it. And again, yeah, okay, so it does sonar ping a bit when you're getting close to one. That's cool. I'm not gonna spend too much time doing this, but I did remember something. And that is, after Julius moves his machine, a rainbow scale appears. Ah, hello. Yep, and now we have the boss portal, should we want to go back to Bull's Pen. Anyway. Sounds like there's more, but they're off in that direction, which I think that's where the burning logs are. How did I get caught on that? There we go. Here we go.
This is it, the wide open outback. What a glorious view! Lots of sand, red earth and rock, and some more sand, and another rock, and more yes, it's glorious, all right. You're gonna sit on that? Are you feeling all right, mate?
Ah, he's a big pussycat when you get to know him. Right, Ty?
Yeah, right as rain. I'll use this, me lasso ring.
Lasso rat. Cows. Holy. He is a little slippy when he gets going. Let's see what Shazza's got to say.
Ah, Ty, I'm glad to see you. Can you help me out of a fix? The emus from my health farm have gotten loose. Probably heading for Greasy Gus's hamburger shop again.
Struth.
Last time they ate at Gus's, I was sick for a week, poor things. I've tried to catch them before, but my old truck, it's just not fast enough.
No worries. I'll reel him in with this, me lasso ring.
I owe you one, Possum.
Oh. Oh, I'm timed. Uh-oh. How do I aim this thing? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. Just emus going to Greasy Gus's. Again, this is the most aggressively Australian thing I've ever heard. Come on. Ah! Okay. So I gotta be decently close to him or else I'll... Come on. Yeah, I see why they, Come on. There you go. Come on. There we go. Okay, so when I hit the termite mounds, it does in fact damage me. Come on. There we go. Okay, so there's half of them, though. Whoa, Nelly. They're probably not too far. Yeah, see? Gotcha. Come here, you. True beauty. So. Just thud the mile markers. If that's what these are, I'm not sure. Come on. This reminds me of the time I played GeoGuessr. I was going through my little GeoGuessr phase, and just bulldoze through everything, don't you? Oh, that's a little speed boost, isn't it? Yeah, so I was playing GeoGuessr, going through my little GeoGuessr phase, and one time I got it, right, And I looked down and I saw red dirt and like scrub brush, and I was like, oh, well, I ain't got no clue where the hell I am, but I know what continent I'm on. And so Australia was selected, and I was, in fact, correct. I know that's not very interesting, but it was kind of funny at the moment for me. Because the only other, like, GeoGuessr that I'm good at... Like, the only GeoGuessr I'm actually kind of good at... I'm gonna have to turn that sunbeam off, good god. But the only GeoGuessr that I'm, like, actively good at, otherwise, is the one for Final Fantasy XIV. And even then, I really struggle with certain maps. Like, I'm sure it's relatable for anybody who knows what I'm talking about, but I swear, it's like, no, I don't know what that's doing, but get away from me. I don't know if that'll actually hurt me, I should say. It's very obvious what it's doing. Where is this last emu? Actually, I bet you, if I... Pie? No pie. Whoa. Yeah, so what I was saying was, I'm pretty sure anybody who's played the Final Fantasy XIV GeoGuessr can relate. But the map for Azys Law, oh my god, I hate it whenever I get that on GeoGuessr. Or like when I get somewhere that's in the burning wall. Like, sure, I know roughly where we're at, but, you know, that's not good enough. We're not going to get that perfect 100, and because of that, you know, and also because I refuse to lower the difficulty by turning, you know, Heaven's Ward off, you know, or Shadowbringers off, you know, when I get the Tempest, because I refuse to turn them off, and, there you are, you know, you end up just not quite getting a perfect 100. We get pretty close, though.
Great, Possum. Now I won't have to clean up that mess like last time. Please accept this for all your trouble.
All right.
Once again, I mean, okay, I know, like, this part of this is, you know, we gotta... Part of this dealio here is we gotta, you know, get Ty prepared. We gotta, you know, he's like however old he is in this game, but this is his first series of adventures. We gotta get him prepared, gotta get him ready, you know, gotta come at him from all these odd angles. That way the main character has a unique perspective, a unique set of skills that they'll approach all their problems from, causing them to ultimately be able to outmaneuver and outwit the bad guy. But, like, if Boss Cass has a giant killer death robot and all these minions and stuff, and he is going to absolutely do whatever he did in the opening cutscene again, where he, like, created that weird portal that was sucking everything in, then, I mean, I feel like we should be, you know, not locking the MacGuffins behind... We should not be locking the MacGuffins behind these, what are essentially chores, you know? I mean, it reminds me of what Yahtzee, the guy from Zero Punctuation, said about Guild Wars, which was like, oh, we have this, oh, Bilby. I'll reserve my comment on that for when it's not an actual child. Anyway. But it's like, oh no, what happened here? That's sad. What the? I think I found out what happened here. Yeah, we ain't having none of this. Get down from there. The heck, man? But yeah, so I've completely lost my train of thought. Editing Coco, finish my thought. Oh no, you can destroy the houses? Hold on, you can destroy the houses? Oh my gosh. That's messed up. What the hell, man? Are we sure Ty's the good guy? Oh, this is like, oh, you know what this is like? This is like that level in Bulletstorm where you're at the, like the entertainment park and you get control of the giant like Godzilla kaiju machine thing and have to use it to, kill the enemies. Get 9 lives. I'm gonna keep doing this. This is fun. Why are all these houses on stilts? Like, somebody in the comments gonna have to, like, explain to me why these houses are on stilts. Because, like, I've seen stilt houses before, like in Louisiana and stuff. But that's obvious, you know, that's an area that sees flooding. This is the Australian Outback, so is it, like, to just help keep snakes and spiders from getting in? Or, like, other critters? Like, why are these houses on stilts, or is it something else? I just can't seem to... So you know what I bet? I bet this is a Ranger Ken quest that, if I would have talked to him first, I'd understand better.
It's a real scorcher today, and a few spot fires have broken out. Straight! Every time I try to put out a fire, one of those thrills gets in the way. Can you lend me a hand, mate? Good on you, mate. There's enough water in those towers to douse the flames.
Ah, that's why I couldn't. Bingo, that's why I couldn't destroy the... Haha.
That was a ripper of an effort, mate. You handle those thrills and save the town without breaking a sweat. You deserve a medal. In fact, you deserve better than that.
Bonza!
Thank you, Ranger Ken. If you ever need a Barbie, let me know. Oh, jeez Louise. But yeah, I love this logic too. It's just, oh yes, you've saved the town by destroying the water towers. Oh, there was Mama Bilby. Well, okay, I guess it's not that big of a deal since there's water right here. What's going on over here? Oh, I see that. Reminds me of, like, the stories about during the California Gold Rush of people panning for gold and just finding it. That's a little bit of a sneaky spot to hide a golden cog. If you go through it this way, you wouldn't see it at all. Oh. Grandma. Alright, we're missing one Bilby. Well, okay, since it looks like I've rescued a couple of the adult bilbies, I can say it now. But, like, man, I sure hope these bilbies have a paw fetish, because... These bilbies have a paw fetish, because, like, with the way we're rescuing them, it ain't no more of this bite in the cage. This is a giant paw going squish. Let's see what this is about.
This used to be the best little watering hole, mate. It had crystal clear drinking water and was a great place for a bit of a paddle.
Right, so what happened to it?
That Galar boss Cass decided this would make a nice little toxic waste dump. I don't know how, Ty, but we had to stop those pumps. You're a top bloke, Ty. Just keep an eye out for those rotten frill lizards. Hey, mate, maybe you should aim at those pipes.
Oh my god, they wear little hazmat suits. God, I love the frills.
Mate, you did it. Look at those beautiful animals. It's moments like these that make me proud to be a ranger. I want you to have this.
He's got such a sensitive
Sorry,
side.
mate. I've got something in my eye.
Hey, sweet.
He's got such a sensitive side. Ooh, woo. He cares so much. Beautiful animals, huh, Ken? Well, I'm a beautiful animal. God, I should stop flirting with an inanimate creature again, or else it's gonna end up like when I played Animal Crossing for the first time and I found Wolfgang, and I was like, "Who are you? And why are you my boyfriend now?" Yeah. So I see a trail. I need to figure out how to get there. Just keep your eyes peeled, because these little yellow boxes, they are a bit camouflaged. Ah, here we go. Now looky here. Not very, like, cinematic, but, you know, I'm trying not to miss stuff right now. Man, we're about to have enough for another new rang. Oh! We're almost there. Alright. You both got almost all 300, and... got almost all 300, and got almost all of them. Now we just gotta keep your eyes peeled. Reach for the sky. Hold up. I feel like this is a shortcut for the race later that I should be, or like, remember. Ah, there's another golden cog. only missing 2, and there's still quite a bit of level to explore. Oh no, no! Oh no! Get away from me. Actually, okay, hold on. I got full health. I'm gonna let one of these grab me. What does it do? So it just messes you up for a minute. Messes you up for a second, and then spits you out. This reminds me of what I heard, something I heard, which is apparently like 90% of tornadoes all happen in the United States / North America. That kind of fascinates me because it's like tornadoes. I used to live, in Arkansas, and that's, right on the edge of Tornado Alley. So tornadoes have just kind of been an omnipresent threat. Like, always. So it's just bizarre to me to think about, some parts of the world that have never had to, think about it. It kind of makes me wonder. It's like, when people see The Wizard of Oz, what do they think? Like, oh, that's not real, or, oh, I've heard about this, but I've never seen a tornado. And it's like, it's like, what do they think when they see that? Because, I was in Arkansas long enough to remember when the tornado hit Joplin, Missouri, and that was... I like... The movie Twister sucks. That movie's bad. That movie's bad. But, that being said, it did get one thing right, and a powerful enough tornado is just kind of like the hand of God. It just reaches down from out of the sky and says, "And nothing shall be here." Because, the absolute destructive force of tornadoes is something to behold. Because the thing that a lot of people don't, think about is the reason we see tornadoes is because it's picking up dirt and dust and stuff. So that, those colors, that's not water vapor, that's not a cloud, that's dirt and debris. And that basically makes the tornado one giant sandblaster on top of being, in crazy winds. So it's like, even if you were to say somehow get inside a tornado, get thrown around and survive, you still would getting sandblasted, and that's, stripping the skin off your body. It's like it's like those weirdly satisfying, oddly satisfying videos, which I love those, by the way. Especially the ones that use this very specific song. I think it's called "The Bold Love" by Gone, or the other way around, where it's "Gone" by The Bold Love. Either way, it's a very specific song that incorporates the saxophone, and I adore modern songs that decide, you know what, we're gonna have a saxophone in there. It is oddly satisfying to watch sandblasters work because of how effective they strip paint off stuff, basically. We're gonna possibly speed through this, so possibly gonna have to edit, so I'm gonna be quiet. Ah, here's some more. Yeah, I try not to yap too much when I'm just running around the map looking for stuff, because I'll probably jump cut forward to when I find it. Oh, there's some more. Okay, so now there's just a set of 3 crates that are somewhere hiding from me. Which, by the way, I don't want to just jump cut all the time, but again, there's a lot of empty space or me yapping, and it's like, yeah, y'all have clicked on the video, y'all want to hear me, y'all want to watch me. It's just, there's a lot of empty space. Easily I cut off almost 5 full minutes of these videos, and since they're only, 30 to 40 minutes long, I mean, what's the percentage of that, you know? Aha! Bingo! Alright, let's go turn these bad boys in. Yeah, buddy. Alright, what are we missing? Race Shazza and Frill Frenzy. Looks like both of those are over back towards our spawn point, so let's go see about racing Shazza. And getting absolutely wrecked by tornadoes. Did I just catch air off that?
Okay, Ty, you ready to tear up the road?
Alright. Later, Shazza. They're probably gonna let me get a head start since I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and assume she's immune to tornadoes, but we are not. Oh, shit. Back up to speed, please. And we've gone more hard rock than didgeridoo for this one, jeez. Shazza, you are not about to try and jump this thing in your old clunker of a truck, are you? Oh my god, Shazza, no! I know she turns into, I don't know. To me, Shazza comes across as, Sally from the old Sonic animated series. Princess Sally, was that it? I've only seen a few episodes. It's been a really long time. What the fuck? Excuse you? Where'd that speed boost come from? Uh-uh. Ow. Just rubber banded the hell out of nowhere. What the f... That is actually unfair. Oh no, not this. Okay. Okay. Looks like she's slightly affected by the tornadoes, because I think she lost speed there. Only to... What is this? Jeez Louise!
Whoa, you beat me fair and square. You deserve this.
That's like...
Whoa, grass!
That was like the glitch, the Bowser glitch, where he bounces around on the hot air balloons. Alright.
Just when I thought I could have a nap, trouble stirs up again. Shazza is off on her afternoon rounds, but I saw a gang of frills heading after her. Do you think you could go and take care of those hooligans? Oh, that's the spirit, mate. Okay, all you have to do is knock the frills off their bikes before they reach Shazza.
They have bikes? Show me the motorcycles. What even is that? It's like a tank treads. Ah. And now that sucks. And it spits me back out this way. Are they like... What the fuck? They're like jet turbines. Get out of here. Now, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't this like one of the actual uses of a boomerang was to like attach a little rope to it and tie it and like throw it? Get out of here. Just get rotated, idiot.
Ty, you showed those frills a thing or two. By the way, one of them dropped this.
Alright.
Oh, you beauty!
You beauty! Alright. And to make sure, that is all of them plus the golden cog. And you know what? We're gonna head back, and I'm a little excited because I've never actually gotten this much of a completion percentage in the game before. So before we end this episode off, I want to see what the new rang we get is. What do we get? What do we get?
Hello, Ty. You've got some more golden cogs. Let's see what we get this time. Oh my! This is a mega rang. When you throw it, it will automatically target every enemy around you. Quite remarkable, really.
Sweet as!
The Mega Rang? Alright, how's this? Let's see that one more time. This is gonna be fun. With that all being taken care of, we're gonna go ahead and catch you in the next one, guys. Can't wait to deal with the second boss, which I do remember, and I remember how to defeat it. I just don't like it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good night.